Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the chaos of life? What if I told you that the key to staying calm and composed isn't in avoiding challenges, but in mastering how you respond to them? Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, faced constant turmoil yet remained unshaken by life's storms. His wisdom is timeless, offering powerful lessons on how to cultivate inner peace and resilience. In today's world, it's easy to get swept up in the noise, distractions, and stress around us. We constantly battle with our emotions, trying to find balance in a world that seems out of control. But what if we could embrace adversity and transform it into strength? Marcus Aurelius taught us just that. In this video, we'll uncover 10 life-changing lessons from Marcus Aurelius that will help you stay calm, control your emotions, and find peace even in the most difficult moments. Let's dive in and learn how to live with Stoic strength. Lesson 1. Control what you can. We often spend so much time worrying about things beyond our control. The stress of work, the opinions of others, the unpredictable nature of life. These external forces can feel overwhelming. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us of something incredibly powerful. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Imagine for a moment letting go of the need to control everything around you. The weather, the traffic, other people's actions. These are not in your hands. What is in your hands is your response. You have the power to choose how you react. In our modern lives, we are constantly pulled in different directions by external circumstances. We try to control everything, from the smallest details to the biggest events. But the more we try to control the uncontrollable, the more we invite stress into our lives. It's a never-ending cycle that drains our energy, leaving us exhausted and anxious. Marcus Aurelius offers us a different path, one of acceptance. He encourages us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, our actions, our mindset. When we shift our energy towards these internal factors, we free ourselves from the chaos of external events. Ask yourself, what can I control right now? Perhaps it's how you respond to a difficult situation. Maybe it's how you take care of your body and mind. It could even be the way you choose to view the world around you. By focusing on these areas, you will start to feel a sense of inner peace that comes from within, not from external circumstances. So, today, try to release the weight of the uncontrollable. Instead, invest your energy into what you can change: your thoughts, your actions, and your mindset. Let this be the first step toward finding calm and strength in every moment. Lesson 2. Accept what happens. How many times have you found yourself angry or frustrated because life didn't go as planned? You may have expected something to turn out perfectly, only to face disappointment. Maybe it was a relationship that fell apart, a career setback, or an unexpected loss. These moments of pain and frustration are part of life. But what if we could learn to accept them instead of fighting them? Marcus Aurelius teaches us that resistance to what happens only creates suffering. He said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This powerful wisdom teaches us that obstacles are not things to be feared or resented. Instead, they are opportunities to grow, to strengthen ourselves, and to deepen our character. In our fast-paced modern world, we often resist what we cannot change. We hold on tightly to expectations, and when reality doesn't align, we feel defeated. But what if we could let go of that resistance and embrace what is? What if, instead of fighting against life's challenges, we could flow with them? Acceptance doesn't mean passivity or giving up. It means understanding that life is full of things beyond our control, and that's okay. By accepting the present moment, even if it's not what we expected, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. acceptance allows us to respond with clarity and strength, rather than reacting with frustration or anger. Think of a time when you were able to let go of your resistance. Maybe it was a difficult situation where you decided to accept things as they were, rather than fighting against them. How did it feel? Most likely, it felt like a weight had been lifted off your shoulders. That sense of relief, of peace, is what Marcus Aurelius spoke of. Today, challenge yourself to accept what happens. Instead of fighting reality, allow yourself to embrace it. You may find that in doing so, you unlock a deeper sense of peace and inner strength. Life will continue to throw challenges your way, but with acceptance, you'll become unshaken by whatever comes. Lesson 3. Practice self-discipline. Have you ever started a project, a workout routine, or even a new habit, only to give up after a few days? It's easy to get excited about making changes, but the real test comes when the initial motivation fades and the discipline required to follow through kicks in. This is where many of us falter, but Marcus Aurelius offers us a timeless reminder. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Self-discipline is the foundation of a Stoic life. It's not about forcing yourself to do everything perfectly, but about committing to the process, even when it feels hard. Life will never be free of challenges or discomforts, but how we respond to those obstacles determines our growth. Think of it this way. Every moment of discomfort, every temptation to give up, is an opportunity to strengthen your character. Marcus Aurelius didn't wait for the perfect moment to act or for his feelings to align with his goals. He acted despite the discomfort, knowing that self-discipline would lead to his personal growth and peace of mind. Self-discipline is not about being rigid or punishing yourself for mistakes. It's about showing up for yourself every day, even when it's tough. It's about prioritizing what's important over what feels easy at the moment. Whether it's sticking to your daily routine, staying focused on your goals, or resisting distractions, each act of discipline reinforces your inner strength. Think about a time when you resisted the urge to give in to temptation or procrastination. Maybe you stayed up late to finish a project, or resisted the urge to indulge in unhealthy habits. That feeling of accomplishment, of knowing you made the right choice, is a direct result of self-discipline. Today, commit to practicing self-discipline. Whether it's in your work, your health, or your relationships, choose to take the actions that align with your values, even when it's difficult. The more you practice this, the more you'll discover your own power to shape your life and achieve your goals. Lesson 4. The power of silence. In a world that thrives on constant communication and noise, silence is often seen as a weakness or a sign of passivity. Yet Marcus Aurelius, in his wisdom, teaches us that silence is a powerful tool for those who seek control over their emotions and minds. He said, "Silence is a lesson learned through the quiet contemplation of the world." In moments of chaos, silence is not a retreat, but a forceful stand of self-control and clarity. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by someone's words, their judgment, or their need for you to respond immediately? In these moments, the urge to explain ourselves or defend our position can be overwhelming. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we don't always need to speak to assert our worth or position. Sometimes, the most powerful response is to remain silent. Silence allows us to step back and reflect. Instead of reacting impulsively or emotionally, we create space to observe the situation and choose the best course of action. Silence is not about being passive. It's about taking control of the narrative in a world that often demands instant answers and reactions. By choosing silence, we communicate strength and self-discipline. Consider a time when someone provoked you or pushed you to explain yourself. Did your immediate reaction bring you peace, or did it fuel the tension? Now think about a time when you chose silence. Perhaps it was during a difficult conversation when you chose to listen and reflect rather than immediately react. That calmness you felt afterward is the power of silence. It gives you the space to stay true to yourself without being swayed by others' words or emotions. Today, practice the power of silence. The next time you feel overwhelmed or triggered, resist the urge to speak immediately. Take a deep breath, pause, and reflect before responding. You'll find that, in the silence, you hold the strength to choose your response wisely and preserve your peace. Lesson 5. Detach from negative people. Have you ever noticed how certain people in your life drain your energy, leaving you feeling exhausted, frustrated, or even questioning your self-worth? Negative people have a unique ability to affect our mindset and emotions, often without us even realizing it. But Marcus Aurelius offers a profound solution. Associate with people who will make you better. In Stoic philosophy, the ability to detach from those who harm your peace is not just a choice. It's a necessary step towards living a balanced and empowered life. We all have people in our lives who, consciously or unconsciously, bring negativity. Whether it's a friend who constantly complains, a coworker who undermines your efforts, or a family member who criticizes without understanding, these relationships can wear you down over time. The Stoic approach to this is clear. We must learn to detach emotionally from these individuals. Detaching doesn't mean cutting ties completely, but rather protecting your inner peace by limiting their influence on you. Marcus Aurelius understood that our environment shapes who we are. He valued relationships that nourished the soul and helped him grow as a person. He knew that, in order to remain calm and focused, he needed to choose his relationships wisely. Negative influences can cloud our judgment, disturb our emotions, and steer us away from our goals. By detaching from them, we can regain control over our thoughts and actions. Think about a time when you felt weighed down by someone's negativity. Did their words or actions affect how you viewed yourself or your situation? Now, imagine how different that situation would have been if you had set a boundary and protected your emotional space. Detaching doesn't mean rejecting people. It means choosing not to let their energy dictate your mood or choices. Today, take a moment to assess the relationships in your life. Are there individuals who constantly bring negativity or drain your energy? It's time to set healthy boundaries with them. Practice detachment by choosing not to engage in their emotional turmoil. You'll find that as you protect your peace, you'll be more focused, more centered, and more empowered to live life on your own terms. Lesson 6. Everything is temporary. How often do we get stuck in the belief that our current struggles, pain, or challenges are permanent? It's easy to feel like the weight of the world is on our shoulders, especially when things aren't going as planned. We panic, thinking that what we're going through will never end. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us that this too shall pass. Everything, both the good and the bad, is temporary. Life is constantly shifting. One moment we may be facing hardship, and in the next we could experience growth, clarity, and peace. The Stoic perspective teaches us to understand the impermanence of all things, not to escape or avoid difficulties, but to endure them with the knowledge that they will not last forever. This realization brings relief, allowing us to focus on the present and handle life's challenges with resilience. In our modern world, we often get overwhelmed by the idea of forever. We fear that the pain, stress, or disappointment we're feeling will never go away. But the truth is, nothing is permanent, not even our pain. Just like seasons change, our emotional state and external circumstances will shift as well. The key is to accept this reality and learn to navigate through it, knowing that the storm will eventually pass. Think back to a difficult time in your life. At the time, it may have felt like the pain or struggle would never end. Yet, looking back now, you can see that it eventually did pass. You grew stronger from it, and life moved forward. Marcus Aurelius believed that this awareness of life's fleeting nature is a source of strength. When we realize that nothing is permanent, we gain the courage to face the tough times head-on, knowing they are temporary and will eventually pass. Today, when you find yourself in the middle of a challenge, remind yourself that everything is temporary. Let go of the panic and anxiety that come with thinking things will last forever. Trust that this moment will pass and that you will come out of it stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Lesson 7. Focus on the present. How many times have you found yourself looking back on past mistakes or anxiously worrying about the future? The truth is, we often spend too much of our energy trapped in thoughts about what has already happened or what might happen. In doing so, we rob ourselves of the most important time we have, the present moment. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Confine yourself to the present." This simple but profound lesson teaches us that the only time we truly control is now. We live in a world that constantly pulls our attention in every direction. The past can haunt us with regret, while the future looms ahead with uncertainty. It's easy to get caught in this cycle. But when we do, we miss out on the power of the present. Marcus Aurelius understood that when we focus on the present, we reclaim our power. It's at this moment that we can make choices, take action, and experience peace. Think about it. The past is already written, and the future is unknown. All we have is today, the only time in which we can truly live, act, and create. The Stoic practice encourages us to let go of our obsession with the past and future and instead direct our energy toward what we can do right now. Have you ever experienced a moment where you were completely immersed in the present, where time seemed to stand still? Maybe it was when you were doing something you loved, or when you simply paused to take in the beauty of your surroundings. In those moments, you likely felt a sense of peace, clarity, and connection. That is the power of focusing on the present. Today, try to embrace the present moment fully. The next time you catch yourself worrying about the past or the future, gently bring your attention back to what is happening right now. In this space, you have the power to choose how you respond, what actions you take, and how you experience life. Let the present be your guide, and watch how it transforms your sense of peace and purpose. Lesson 8. View problems as opportunities. How often do you see obstacles as barriers that hold you back, rather than opportunities that help you grow? Life is full of challenges, but it's our perception of these challenges that truly defines our experience. Marcus Aurelius taught us that the obstacle on the path becomes the path. This is one of the most powerful lessons from Stoic philosophy. Problems are not something to avoid, but something to embrace, because within every difficulty lies the seed of growth and transformation. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeing problems as roadblocks. When things go wrong, whether it's a mistake at work, a conflict with a loved one, or an unexpected setback, we often react with frustration, disappointment, or even fear. We see these events as burdens, as things that are standing in our way. But what if we could change that perspective? Marcus Aurelius viewed every problem as an opportunity to practice virtue. When faced with a challenge, instead of feeling defeated, he would ask himself, "What can I learn from this?" By shifting our mindset from one of resistance to one of curiosity, we begin to see the lessons embedded in every problem. Every difficulty, every failure is a chance to build our resilience, sharpen our wisdom, and strengthen our character. Think about a recent challenge you faced. At first, it may have seemed like a setback, but what did you learn from it? Maybe it revealed a weakness you could work on, or a strength you didn't know you had. Every problem carries with it the potential for growth, if we allow ourselves to view it in that light. Today, the next time you encounter an obstacle, pause and ask yourself, what is this situation teaching me? Instead of resisting it, embrace it as an opportunity to grow. Whether it's in your career, your relationships, or your personal development, problems are not here to defeat you. They are here to shape you into the person you are meant to become. Lesson 9. Embrace virtue over success. In a world where success is often measured by external achievements, wealth, status, power, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We chase promotions, accolades, and recognition, believing that these will bring us happiness and fulfillment. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us of a profound truth. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. True success, according to Stoic philosophy, isn't found in external validation, but in living a life of virtue. Marcus Aurelius believed that living in alignment with virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance was the key to inner peace and fulfillment. Success, in the traditional sense, is fleeting. You might reach a goal, only to find that the satisfaction it brings is short-lived. But virtue, the foundation of a Stoic life, is enduring. When we focus on living a virtuous life, we create a sense of purpose that no external accomplishment can ever give us. Virtue is a measure of who we are, not what we have. It's about being honest, fair, and courageous in our actions. It's about making choices that align with our values, even when it's difficult or unpopular. Marcus Aurelius didn't see virtue as a lofty ideal. He viewed it as a daily practice. Every action, every thought, was an opportunity to embody virtue, regardless of the outcome or recognition. Think about a time when you achieved something significant, maybe a promotion, an award, or public recognition. How long did the happiness last? Now think about a time when you acted in accordance with your values, even when no one was watching. How did that make you feel? Virtue provides a deeper, more lasting sense of fulfillment because it is rooted in who you are, not in what you achieve. Today, focus on what truly matters, living a life of virtue. Instead of chasing success for its own sake, let virtue guide your actions. You may not receive the external rewards that society often celebrates, but you will gain something far more valuable: peace, integrity, and the quiet pride of knowing that you are living in alignment with your highest self. Lesson 10. Control your reactions. How many times have you felt triggered by someone's words, actions, or even the events of your day? It's as if your emotions take over, and suddenly you're reacting without thinking, letting frustration, anger, or sadness dictate your actions. But Marcus Aurelius offers us a profound reminder. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The key to inner peace lies not in controlling the world around us, but in controlling how we react to it. In a world that constantly tests our patience and resilience, it's easy to feel like we're at the mercy of external circumstances. Someone cuts us off in traffic, a colleague undermines our work, or a loved one says something that hurts us. In these moments, our natural instinct is often to react, perhaps with anger, defensiveness, or frustration. But Stoicism teaches us that our true power lies in choosing our response. Marcus Aurelius believed that while we can't control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. When we let our reactions be governed by our emotions, we give away our power. But when we take a step back, pause, and consciously choose a response rooted in wisdom and virtue, we reclaim our inner strength. Think about a situation in which you felt triggered, but instead of reacting immediately, you paused. Perhaps you took a deep breath, reflected on your values, and chose to respond calmly and thoughtfully. How did that feel? When we control our reactions, we stop being at the mercy of external events and start living with intention and self-mastery. Today, practice controlling your reactions. When you're faced with a challenging situation, remember that you have the power to choose how you respond. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to pause, breathe, and reflect. You'll find that over time, you can handle life's challenges with greater calm, clarity, and strength. Your true power lies not in changing the world around you, but in mastering the way you respond to it. In today's video, we've explored 10 timeless lessons from Marcus Aurelius that can help us cultivate inner peace, control our emotions, and live a life of virtue. From embracing discomfort to detaching from negativity, each lesson offers a powerful tool for mastering our minds and responses to the world around us. Remember, the Stoic way isn't about avoiding challenges, but about how we face them with strength, wisdom, and clarity. Now, I encourage you to take these lessons and put them into practice. The next time you face adversity, pause and reflect on how Marcus Aurelius would approach it. Control your reactions, focus on the present, and let virtue guide your actions. Over time, you'll notice how much calmer, stronger, and more resilient you become. Thank you for watching today. I truly appreciate your time and commitment to improving yourself. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts or any lessons you found particularly powerful in the comments below. And of course, stay tuned for our next video, where we'll dive deeper into Stoic wisdom to help you continue on your path to inner peace and strength. Until then, remember, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Keep practicing and stay strong.